Hi, this is Dollar Day Trader, my trading recap for Tuesday, January 28th, 2020. So I'll just talk about the one stock that I mainly trade today, XLRN. Unfortunately, I had a bad trading day, and it's really my fault, obviously. Anytime you have to be accountable for your trades, whether you had a good day or a bad day. And I'm definitely taking the responsibility here, and really just an interesting and difficult trade or stock to trade today for me, and I'll show you why. So gapping up from around $53 all the way up to $78, $79. So this definitely was a stock in play, had good volume. I think the float was around 26 million, so it was a decent sized float, but definitely tricky for me, and I'll show why. So initially, it opens up with volume, and right here, this is definitely a bearish signal to me. Volume, long-legged doji, reaching up to the top, which kind of signals weakness, but then we kind of consolidating here, then we start building up, and then bam, another bearish signal. It's a bearish engulfing candle. So now I have some confirmed bearish bias. So I took a short. Maybe could have found a better spot, but once it broke through, I know it had a lot of moving averages and VWAP and so forth. So there's a lot to go through here. So I took a short position for 79. Let's say 79.17. I covered at 70.53 all the way down to 45, and tried to break even, wicked me out, and I probably didn't get exactly a break even to get out of the position. Unfortunately, that probably would have been my day. I shorted about 100 shares. But unfortunately, this was on my sim, and I don't know if I just wasn't, I don't think that was intentional, because I usually trade my first couple of trades in live, and then I go to sim to practice. So that was unfortunate. But the really unfortunate part is I kept trading the stock, and it had me guessing a lot. So definitely a lesson learned here. So going back to the next phase of the stock here. So once I had short and covered, I saw this large bull flag come here, bullish sentiment. So I took some long positions here, thought it would kind of take off from VWAP, and it did not. As you can see, it just kind of broke down. So then I got out, and it was a bad escape here of covering. Really, look, I got in around 80, 90, and then I covered all the way down to 79. 79.29. So then I was like, okay, then we're going to go. Then my bearish bias went back in. So I took a short, really probably too quickly. Should have waited for a little further confirmation. And then I got stopped out. And then I just was over trading. I went long, and then I just covered, went short again. I shouldn't have been trading. This was bad, very horrible trading, actually. So it wasn't until finally I went short again, and I got squeezed. I'm like, okay, this thing is gonna pop up now. This is ridiculous. This is a bullish engulfing squeeze, if you will. So I actually added some shares, and this point I'm trading in sim, and then boom. So I got in around 80, 79, 97, 96, right below, right around 80, and I sold at 81. Say 39 all the way up to 81.83. Unfortunately, this wasn't my sim account, so I still traded badly, and I didn't get really. And it's probably a good thing I didn't get bailed out for trading badly and still making the day. So my real account, I lost about $80-90 before commissions. So that's not good. I used too many shares. I overtraded, really. That's really the key, and then kind of got caught up in the trading, and then so I need to obviously be more disciplined there. And then here was the best trade after long consolidations, but this stock was pretty tricky. It was showing, it's kind of like a roller coaster here, as you kind of see up, consolidation, up, bearish signal, down, back up, consolidation, up, and then this was just, oh man, this was a pretty difficult stock to trade. Had me guessing for a while, and I already got out by then. And look at this large dump off here. From $80 all the way down to $75 in that 1 minute candle at around 10:32. So luckily I was out by then. I didn't lose any more money, but lesson learned here is really if you're not getting a good read, and even though I did see some bearish signals, just stay away, just stay on the sidelines, and I definitely need to take my own advice here. Like I said, once again, for the long term or for the daily foreshadowing of this was basically a bearish turn was here, this 2-second minute here, 931, long extended wick, and then here this bearish engulfing, and then that was really gave me a little bit of a bearish bias. As you can see, it just kind of played some games here and went up and then eventually crashed down, looking at the 5-minute at that one dump off here around 10:30, and it sold down. So that was unfortunate not to be able to trade this any longer, because I would have definitely figured it out, but it was too late. Being a part-time trader, I can't trade all day, so I only have limited time. I actually trade longer than I should have, and that probably wasn't a good thing in this case today. So hope everyone else had a better day than I did. Still got a few days left this week to trade, and solid earnings coming up, especially after tonight. I think Apple and some other good companies out there, big renowned companies. So definitely some more stocks in play. So hope everyone had a green day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.